I've been working on the... Oh, well, hello. My name is Heavy. You might be saying, what kind of name is that? Well, I will answer your question with another question. Have you ever tried to pick me up? If you have, you will find that my name is not so strange after all. Bark. Anyways, welcome to my dog vlog. My vlog, if you will. So, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but if you look around, you will see that there are a lot of dogs in this world. Some of you might even be asking yourself, am I a dog? A question I once had to ask to myself. I have asked some of my friends to help give you a list to know whether if you are a dog or not a dog. So without any further ado, let's jump right in.
You might be a dog if you stick your tongue out when it's hot and you need to sweat.
You might be a dog if your top lip sometimes gets tucked underneath itself and you don't even realize.
You might be a dog if everything you know about literature you learn from Wishbone.
If you've ever drinking out of the toilet bowl.
If you've ever eaten out of the toilet bowl.
If you've ever fallen asleep behind the toilet bowl.
If those are the only things you have ever used a toilet bowl for, you might be a dog.
You might be a dog if you can't help but chase a ball when it gets thrown.
You might be a dog if that stupid squirrel keeps bothering you.
If your body is covered in fur.
If that fur is brown, but your mom's fur was black with spots.
If it doesn't matter because you only see in black and white anyway, you might be a dog.
You might be a dog if you have a hard time sitting down on a wood floor because your legs keep slipping out from underneath you.
You might be a dog if you have a hard time standing up in the car. So you just brace yourself and stand there and stare, and then you throw up.
If you love to stick your head out of the car window.
If you eat grass as soon as you get out of the car, well, yeah, that's a dog thing.
If your best friend is a human.
If he takes you for walks.
If you stand up and follow him when he leaves the room, you might be a dog.
You might be a dog if your children are called puppies.
You might be a dog if you have to sleep in the cage so you don't eat the toilet paper.
If you chase your tail.
If you've ever caught your tail.
If you have a tail, you might be a dog.
If when making new friends, the most socially acceptable thing to do is sniff their butt.
If you think the best way to keep yourself warm is to sleep with your nose against your butt.
If you've ever woken yourself up with your own farts.
If you've ever thought that your own fart was somebody knocking at the front door, so you barked and ran to see who it was, you might be a dog.
If your happiest memory was the time you were allowed on the couch.
If you love resting your chin on things.
If you pick stuff up with your mouth.
If you're on a leash, then hopefully you're a dog.
Hey guys, a big shout out to Matthew Bird, who is, I don't believe, an actual bird. I don't know, he could be. What I do know about him is that he's an awesome, generous person who is nice enough to pledge, along with others, to the Say Goodnight Kevin Patreon page, which keeps this show going every week. Oh, and speaking of the Patreon, I've added a new milestone. If you haven't gotten the chance to check out my Nostalgia Christian episodes, they've gotten such a positive response that I'm thinking I'll probably do even more in the future, but I can't do them every week because they're a lot of work. However, remember that milestone for Patreon that I mentioned just a bit ago but didn't explain what it was? Well, this is the part of the video where I explain what it is. If I reach that new milestone, then I will start doing a Nostalgia Christian episode every week. So that means 2 videos from me each week if we meet that milestone. So that'll be a lot of fun. Well, that's about it. Hope you guys have a great week. Good night.
Oh, man, you got the best ears.
Come back here. Stop it.